Cane Corso. And that's to say, large to large does not always equal larger bones. If you have breathed long enough, you must have experienced it. Wide head to wide head can create breathing problems if exaggerated, right? You want a balance, not extreme. That's what you're actually working towards, a balance, not extreme. So let's talk about the coat color, the genetics for Corsos, right? So now the Cane Corso colors come from a few genes combination, accepted colors, the black, the fawn, the red, Famentino, blue or gray, as some of these guys call it, Brindle variations and all that. So color genetics, to understand this, black is dominant. I know a lot of us know this. Black is dominant. Blue is what? Recessive. Always remember that. Brindle is dominant. Famentino comes from the fawn plus blue mask, right? Plus dilute genes. If you mix colors blindly, you may produce unwanted colors, weak pigmentation, nose color faults, skin sensitivity. You understand? So all these things, they play out. So avoid inbreeding problems. Inbreeding, what does inbreeding do? Inbreeding increase genetic diseases, weak immune system, small litters, birth defects, temperament issues. But a lot of people don't understand this. They just keep thinking, inbreeding, you just do what you want. You are thinking you want to preserve a particular trait in the dog, but you are doing it wrong. It shouldn't be inbreeding. It should be line breeding. So maybe another time I'll talk about line breeding. So let's talk about when you are doing those inbreeding stuff, the things you need to avoid I mentioned just now. Of course, you have to use what is known as COI. That's the coefficients of inbreeding. Calculate it. It's calculatable. So calculate it if possible. It is. So then 7, we can talk about the pedigree genetics. A pedigree shows ancestors, health history, size line, walking lines, temperament lines. Do you understand? So good breeders will study 3 to 7 generations back to predict. You can't just see one dog that you think is good, see another one you think is good, you match them together and you think you are going to just get something good. It doesn't work that way. So you have to study the generation. You have to study the generation if you really want to get it right. You have to study the generation. So if you do 3 to 7 generation, the study about that, you can now see the head type, the bone structure, the health pattern, behavior traits. Within that generation, you will see it. And then you can make an informed decision, right? Then of course, we always have the genotype and the phenotype talk. What is phenotype? What the dog looks like is just the simple way to describe phenotype. Then what is genotype? Genotype is the hidden genetics it carries. So a lot of people don't understand this simple explanation I just gave to you. But right now, I bet you do understand it. So a dog may look perfect, but genetically, it carries what? Hip issues, bad temperament, carries unwanted colors, carry weak bone structure, things like that. So good breeding focuses more on genotype than only appearance, than only phenotype. So a lot of ignorant people, which I know that in Cane Corso Breeders of Nigeria, we do seminars like this to ensure that members don't fall into the category of being ignorant about the breed. So it shouldn't be about you just seeing the dog and you think that, oh, that's it. That's phenotype. Remember, what you need to think about is genotype, what the dog carries, how can you identify that 3 to 7 generations down the line? So I always tell people, if you want to know if you've started breeding or not, you have to have what? Generation. In Watcher Kennels, we have about up to 6 generations of our products. You understand? So you have to go that far to be able to understand it and get it right. So what you should aim for in Kanekosu breeding, a good breeder focuses on producing dogs with strong health, sound temperament, balanced conformation, good movement, stable guardian instinct, correct Kosu type, Then breeding is not about who is biggest, who looks scariest, who can produce the heaviest head. Those lead to long-term health issues. So with these few points of mine, or would I say with this lecture we just had, I hope you've learned one or two things. If you have questions, drop it in the comments, right? Let's answer your questions and let's remove ignorance out of the picture. So this was organized by Kanekosu Breeders of Nigeria. Thank you. And of course, it was also supported by 03 Pet Care, an insurance company, HMO, that you want to give a shot. Shout out to them as well. Thank you. Have a blessed day.